Dan, let's have a discussion, if we could, about seed quality and seed treatments that are on alfalfa seeds and the cost difference that we experience in the marketplace between our product and competitive products.
Yeah, sure, Pat. So one of the big differences that we see among brands of alfalfa is the amount of seed coating that goes on them. So you've got these jars here that show some that have heavy coats. That typically means upwards of 34-35% of inert material, stuff that does not have any value to the seed, versus what we have is a 9% coat. In our 9% coat, we call it a light coat, but we're using a fungicide, we're using an inoculant in there, and then just a polymer to make it flow smoothly through the planter. So as you might imagine, there's some pretty big differences between a 9% and a 35% coating. We see, what you want to think about is how many seeds do you really want to establish per square foot or per acre, just like you do in corn. You're thinking about seeding rates.
Yeah.
So university studies tell us we want to be upwards of that range of 60 to 80 seeds per square foot. And when you do that and make that calculation backwards with the amount of seed that's in your bag, when you're buying a light-coated seed like from Pioneer, you're going to have more seeds in that bag. So with 9% inert material, that means you have 91% of actual live seed.
Yep.
And as compared to 66% of the competitive product that might have a heavy coat on it.
Okay.
So now you can seed more acres out of that Pioneer bag than out of the competitor to hit that target of 60 to 80 seeds per square foot.
Okay.
So in reality, you're gonna be able to plant about 35% more acres out of a Pioneer bag than you will out of somebody that's selling it with a heavy coat on. So if you can think about it from that angle, now that price difference looks pretty minor. In fact, there's a pretty large advantage to the Pioneer seed in most cases.
So in soybeans, we sell seeds per bag.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe in alfalfa, we had to look at the same situation.
Not a bad thought. You think about if you've got 200,000 seeds per pound, we're talking 10 million seeds, in a bag.
Right.
Take away that coating. Now you're really looking at a comparison of about 9.1 million versus 6.6 million, really. And so there again, that big difference shows up. So if we're 3 million apart, I can seed a lot more acres out of that Pioneer bag with 9 million seeds than you can with a competitive product at 6 million.
So the take-home message to the sales rep there is you get 3 million more seeds per Pioneer bag than you do with a competitive bag with the clay-coated treatments.
Exactly. Yep. So there's, and that translates into a cost savings. How many dollars per acre are you going to spend when you can save that kind of money?
Okay. So if our seed's more expensive, what we counter with is that we've got 3 million more seeds per bag than what the competitive has in their bag.
Yep.
Okay. Great.